Hey, welcome to Word Wrenching. Today we're going to be talking about ratchets. We're going to go over what they are, how they work, and when do we use them when working on a car, and also how much should we spend for them. So here's a typical ratchet. This one's made by Craftsman. This one's in 1/2-inch drive. Most of the drives come in 1/2-inch, 3/8 or 1/4-inch. So this one's made by Craftsman. That's a 1/2-inch drive. We have another Craftsman here. This is a 3/8 drive. And then we have a no-name brand here, which is a 1/4-inch drive. Now they come in different types. We have standard hand ratchets like I just showed you. Then we also have air ratchets, which I mainly use to build the Jeep. And that's similar to the air cutoff tool where you just plug in the air source from your air tank. And then the air drives a motor which spins the ratchet. And that's how that works. And then we also have the electric, so I use the Milwaukee. This is what I use 99% of the time. I'll use my Milwaukee 3/8 drive ratchet, and it works great. I can't express how much this thing is amazing. The newest tool I just got is the Milwaukee Impact Ratchet. This is the fuel one. I don't know if they might make a non-fuel, but this thing is great. We have a selector here. We have 1, 2, 3, and then continuous. So we're able to dial in the torque, and this is similar to an impact wrench, but in a ratchet style. So this works great when we're working in a tighter space where we can't get that giant impact wrench behind it. So how does it work? The standard ratchets, like the hand ratchets I showed you, they each have a gear in the head, and I believe this one works the same way. I'm not sure about the impact ratchet over here. I think that actually has a belt with a gear drive in there. But they have little teeth that go around this round cylinder, and then those teeth are what you hear when you do the click. And if I grab a standard ratchet, you can actually hear when I turn it clicking past those teeth. More expensive ratchet is going to have a higher amount of teeth. The standard teeth is about 80. That's what I've seen online. And then we have a selector back here so we can go forward or reverse. A little button, so if we have our socket on here, we press the button to take the socket off. If you didn't have the button, your socket would just fall off all the time, and it gets really annoying because I've had ratchets that are broken up here and I'm too lazy to go replace them. So that's the general principle of how the ratchet works. Like I said, I built the Jeep using the air ratchet. I eventually upgraded to the electric ratchet when I started really expanding my Milwaukee tool selection, and I love this tool. I can't say how much I use it enough. A ratchet is what you're going to use for 90% of the work you're going to do on a vehicle. So if I say, if you want to spend the money on an electric ratchet, it's worth the money, because if you're going to do a lot of wrenching, you're going to use it. We hook sockets to this. We can also hook any type of adapter, Torx bit, Allen key, whatever, as long as it has that square drive on the end. How much should I pay for a ratchet? So you can get a ratchet set like the Craftsman I saw here. You can get the Amazon brand for about $35 for the 3 ratchets. The Milwaukee one's about $74 on Amazon. Like I said, it's worth it. If you have the M12 line of batteries, that even reduces, well, that keeps your cost at $74. You don't have to go out and buy more batteries. If you want to go with the air ratchet style, let's say you already have a giant 55-gallon tank, you can get a DeWalt air pneumatic ratchet for $74 on Amazon. So those are your 3 choices. If you already have the air tank, the air ratchet's a great tool. The hose gets in the way a lot, so that was one of the main gripes I had when I was building the Jeep with the air ratchet. Was just the hose, trying to get the hose in everywhere. You don't have that issue with the electric, so I'd say spend the money, get the electric. But if you're just starting out, you're just working on your car while just doing basic stuff, get the hand ratchets. They work just fine. You don't need the expensive tool, but if you're going to do a lot of work, the expensive tool is amazing. So that's really our breakdown of ratchets and how they work, when should we use them, the different types, how much should we spend on them. So if you're interested in purchasing a ratchet, we got the link down in the description below. And then also go check out our website at wordwrenching.com. You'll find the free garage checklist, and that includes the advanced list has the impact ratchet here and the regular ratchet. Then the beginner list for all of you that are still starting out your garage and trying to get set up, we got those hand ratchets on there too for you.